higher than the older mountain, deeper than the sea. From the breath of the east on to the west is the love started with the sea. Stronger than the wildest horses and the rising tide. The cords of death hung so heavy on our necks, we'll be left at the great divide. Flood waters rise, but it won't wash away. Love never dies. It will hold on more fierce than grace. Farther than the pale moon rises on the open plain, past the time and the longest bloodline, there shines an immortal flame. Somewhere in between forever and the passing days, there's a place moth and rust cannot lay waste. This is grace, the face of love. Flood waters rise, but it won't wash away. Love never dies. It will hold on more fierce than flood waters rise, but it won't wash away. Love never dies. It will hold on more fierce than grace. Anchor of my soul, you sustain. When I'm in the storm, you remain good to me, good to me.
And the gray skies fade to black, the waves splash and set me off track, so my vessel might crash or collapse. When I'm attacked and start wrestling in my head with these bad memories from my past, I'm aware of my guilt, overwhelmed in the smell of my blood as the sharks that surround me cast under a spell. They waited for me to fall, but when I fell, the water got still, and the blood that was spilled protects me. It's the same blood that cleansed me, my only defense against my nemesis. Now I can rest, knowing that nothing can come against me unless the Father gives consent. Evil intentions will not disturb God's purposes or interfere, so who shall I fear if my anchor is secure? Learning to consider it pure joy when I'm facing tribulations, praising God instead of complaining or getting overtaken with bitterness. Looking at the pages of the book of James and seeing the ways that God works through the trials to make us more mature in our faith. It reminds me how desperate I am in this desert land, thirsty for your mercy and plan while you give me the strength to stand. You're my greatest pleasure, yeah, no matter the weather I face. Lord, you never forsake, my fragile life is safe under your sovereign grace.
Anchor of my soul, you sustain. And when I'm in the storm, you remain good to me, good to me.
At some point, every human looks right in the eyes of agony, and through tragedy asks himself, how can this happen to me? You might be the type with enough insight to hold on for your dear life, but slip because your grip is not as tight as you might like. You ain't immune to it, nah. And if you're true to yourself, then you ain't new to it. Trusted in self, lusted and lured to it. So when the darkness overwhelms me and a tide of life rises and swells, it as well as what compels me. When faced with adversity, your truth constantly reminds me that true command is seized with ease, and with words you turn it wind to breeze. Helps me understand that we stand on solid rock, not on sinking sand. Through the providence of pain, you perfect your plan. Predestined to be tested when it works in the words of God. Cooperate and educate man in a great gift of grace and faith. And even though it's obvious when my outlook's ominous, you bound my heart and my conscience and gave me a constant calmness. So when the pain comes like rain from the parts of life that maintains its strain, I can put my trust in the hands that sustain. It's profound with all these sinking ships around me. He surrounds me and he anchors me with his grace abounding.
Anchor of my soul, you sustain, you sustain. When I'm in the storm, you remain good to me, good to me. forgotten paths, you will find a road. Like an owl, you must fly in moonlight with an open eye, and use your instinct as your guide to navigate the way that lays before you. You were born to take the greatest flight. Like a serpent and a dove, you will have wisdom born of love and carry ways no man dares to follow. Every hollow in the dark of night, waiting for the light. Take the flame tonight, 'cause childhood time has come for you to go. You will never be alone. Every dream that you have been shown will be like a living stone. Building you into a home, shelter from the storm. Like a messenger of peace, the beauty waits to be released upon the sacred path you keep, leading deeper into the unveiling. As you're sailing across the great divide, like a wolf at midnight howls, you use your voice in darkest hours to break the silence and the power, holding back the others from their glory. Every story will be written soon. The blood is on the wall. Morning will come soon. 'Cause childhood time has come for you to go. You will never be alone. Every dream that you have been shown will be like a living stone. Building you into a home, shelter from the storm. Shame on you, shame on me. Lord, it took all that shame, pain I set man free. And I got that fire on the mountain, fire in my soul. It's been a long time coming, long time, and I'm ready to go. And I'm stepping out the door, I'm doing what feels right, following my law through the darkest night. And when the path gets narrow, I follow him. And when the world comes down around, I'll be with him. I'll be with him. I'll be with him. He said, sing it on the mountain or in the valley low. He's my God and he never let me go. No. He said, sing it on the mountain or fight in the valley low. Every man go and see and everyone will know that peace runs deep, deep in him. I said peace runs deep, deep in him. Oh, ah, ah, ah. Shame on you, shame on me. Lord, it took all that shame, pain, set men free. And I got that fire on the mountain, yeah, fire in my soul. It's been a long time coming, long time, and I'm ready to go. And I'm stepping out the door, I'm doing what feels right, following my law through the darkest night. And when the path gets narrow, I follow him. And when the world comes down around, I'll be with him. Oh, I'll be with him. I'll be with him. He said, sing it on the mountain or in the valley low. He's my God and he never let me go. He said, sing it on the mountain valley low. Every man gonna see, and everyone will know. That peace runs deep, deep in here. You know peace runs deep, deep in here. I said peace runs deep, deep in here. Call me Rasta.